this here. Of course, I'm going to check to make sure that everything's working before I do anything. I hope everyone's having a good time. And it is. Hi. So today we are doing some paper crafting, which should be a lot of fun. We are, as you can tell, making a derpy. Ask Dad when he gets up. Nope, not right now. Sorry, 1 second. Ask Dad when he gets up, okay? When he gets out, ask him. Don't bug me right now. You know what you're doing. So as you can see, we are going to be doing Derpy. It is my middleest child's birthday soon, and she has expressed that she would like a Kpop Demon Hunters theme. So that is what we will be doing. And we're going to make it as elaborate as possible because that is how I roll. So it started off with this sorry, give me 1 second. So sorry about that. Thank y'all for dropping in. All right, we are doing Derpy. We are going to be creating party invitations with his face. This is the mock-up of what I kind of want it to look like. And then that is the template. And then I have all the other pieces that I've used for a template for all his facial features that we are going to cut out of paper. So Make sure those don't get knocked over. We have our blue pieces. This is going to be his body color. And then we have this, which is going to be his eye circles. And also for the little invitation that he always holds in his mouth. And we have pink for his tongue and his nose. And we're actually going to do red on the inside of it to give it some structure. Thank y'all for coming in. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Here we go. We're going to take our blue, fold it in half. Note, I am not a professional. Hi, Zoltan. We are making K-pop Demon Hunter party invitations, specifically of Derpy's face. We're starting by folding all the paper, and we're going to go from there. Nice, thank you. Hi, Ska. How you doing today? Thanks for dropping in. So I'm just folding all of the pieces. I need to make 5 invitations. Of course, I will not be putting any of the information on the inside today, but I'm at least doing the outsides. And I am not really one to go half-assed on invitations, so these are a little bit elaborate. Thanks for lurking. I hope you're having a good day. All right, we got that. So we're going to start off by tracing his little head here. We're going to make sure that his ears kind of attach at the top to create our little party fold. There we have it. That's what we've got folded out so far. And I knew I was going to forget this step. But on the front, we want to do his smile, his mouth. So there we go. Got his mouth on there. And we are going to trace again. We're going to cut them all out at the same time because that is going to be the easiest thing to do. So line it up and keep going. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday or Monday if you're in the future already. And I hope your day and your weekend was really good. And I almost did it again where I didn't do his face. There we go. One more done. It's kind of hard to see. 3 more to go. Hi, Sheena. How are you doing today? Thank you for dropping in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. There we go. And there's his mouth. Wolf. That sounds good. I can call you whatever you want. To an extent. As long as it's appropriate. But Wolf is fine. I hope you're having a good day, Wolf. All right. Shift it a little bit, but that's not too bad. There that is. And one more. And then we can move on. I know this blue is different than the other blues. You don't have to tell me. I ran out of that blue, and honestly, one invitation isn't going to be detrimental that it's a different color. There we go. Hi, Vizzy. Thank you for cooking, Larpin. I hope you are having a good dinner. All right, so we've done that. Probably don't need that again, but we will see. So, yeah, in Germany, weeks today is 2 in the morning on Monday. Ooh, that's so exciting. Happy early birthday. I figured it was pretty early on that side of the world. That's nice. Yeah, 2 a.m. is a pretty peaceful hour. My weekend has been okay. It's been a little bit hectic, but it will get better. Everybody's asleep now. I'm finishing this up. But we went to lunch yesterday, which actually turned into like dunch, like dinner and lunch at the same time. And then, yeah, sorry about that. But not bad overall. Okay, I'm going to cut all the heads out, and then I'm going to cut the mouths out. I'm glad it's nice and peaceful there, though, at 2 in the morning. How was your weekend, everybody? Yours was good, taking it easy. That's good. Take it. You guys just had like a huge trip, so I'm glad you're taking it easy a little bit. Always nice to take it easy. All right, there's another one. So it's going to open up for reference like that. So pretty good. I got all this stuff to do this, and it's going to be a crazy few weeks of me figuring out different different things to do for my Middlests birthday, but it should be fun. You like it when it's quiet and your weekend was good? I like it when it's quiet too. I don't get a lot of quiet though. But I'm glad your weekend was good, Wolf. Nothing too crazy going on. There's number 3. We're going to do number 4. I forgot to turn my music on. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's as loud as it will go today. It's laggy music. Oh no. Is it? Dang. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can fix it. I think it's the way that my phone picks it up. I might just forego it today and figure out a better solution for it later. Number 4 and one more. Yeah. You just get a paper cutting ASMR. And that's why you don't do that, because I just messed it up. Oh no. Cut the corner too close. There we go. I just gave him a little nick. I can probably figure that out after. Okay. So I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, and then we're going to work with that. So we're going to open it up, cut out his mouth with my X-Acto. Anybody do anything fun this weekend? Did you see any good movies? Did you watch any new shows? Did you watch any old shows? I know we watched last night. We watched Five Nights at Freddy's 2 because we hadn't seen it yet. And it was all right. Not my favorite. I think I liked the first one better, but some of the aspects of the second one was. Normally I say now or never, but I noticed you need to take your time. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Do need to take my time with these ones. Sometimes I can do it where I can just like kind of get them out as soon as possible, but especially when I get a little too cocky sometimes when I do that. Where I get overconfident on my abilities. There we go. There's his mouth. So it is going to have red behind it. But it should be pretty good. Should have brought a recycling bin over, actually. I forgot to do that. We watched the movies Inception and Arrival. Okay. This weekend. And I've been binging Dragon Ball. Yeah, that's cool. I don't think I've watched all of Dragon Ball. I've seen a good portion of it and a good portion of Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if I've ever finished it. What's going on here? Sorry, one second. What's happening here where it doesn't want to go properly? Huh. Just got caught on something. Is it the blade? Is the blade all wonky? That sucks if it is. That's cool though, exciting. Almost done Dragon Ball. I'm assuming this is a rewatch. Hold on, it could be your first time watching it. I don't know. But I believe you've said that you're rewatching it. Do not stab myself in the hand when I do this. I don't know why, but I like My Hero Academia, but I am... I've seen a few episodes of My Hero Academia. I got one of my watchers, one of my subscribers was really into it, so I watched a few episodes. I haven't fully committed to it, but there's episodes that I'm like, I really like this show, but there's episodes that I haven't seen from it. My first time watching it all in a series. Yes, episodes here and there. They used to play Dragon Ball on YTV, like late at night. That's where I watched most of my anime. Well, thanks so much, Wolf. I appreciate you. We do lots of stuff here. Okay. I hope me cutting out faces is not too boring. I just figured I was doing this anyways. So might as well talk to people and hang out while I do it. Although I can't tell if I've been more elaborate this time than I was last year. Last year, shout out the gays. It's Happy Pride Month to my rainbow friends. Thank you for lurking, Biz. I hope you enjoy your dinner. I hope it is delicious. Gotta get underneath it without cutting my fingers off. It's this one curves doesn't like. I sadly have 4 boys who had a crush on me, and 1 boy has a crush on me. Ah, you don't want the boys to have a crush on you? I mean, it's fair if you don't. Or you feel bad that they have a crush on you and you don't have a crush on them. One more time. I want to celebrate. Oh, yeah. Oh. Kind of because I like Hawks. I like Hawks. He's cool. I also like Piero as a background form from the Freak Circuit. I don't know that one. Huh. I will have to look that up. I will say sometimes the fictional people are sometimes better. Occasionally. Can you come on? Don't stab my hand. Don't stab my hand. Don't stab my hand at all. Yeah, I only know Hawks. I will have to look up the other one. Come on, you. There we go. Finally. All right, that is the last mouth. And I'm trying to decide whether or not to finish the mouth before we move on to like the eyeballs. And I think I might do that. So we're going to get our white out. We're going to find our teeth. We need 5 of these. We need bottom right teeth, bottom left teeth. Thank y'all so much for the 9 likes. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay. I'm going to do the fangs. I know this looks wild right now, but you'll see. You'll see the vision. He's a cutie because the other guy in the game killed his crush at the beginning. You can choose to save him or to leave him on the road being bullied because you don't like this. They don't like the circus. And he gets a crush on you. Oh, interesting. I will have to look that up because that sounds interesting. I will sharpen these up. My lines are not good. Fangs. I'll do fangs all the way down. Then we'll also see what we can fit in here. Woohoo, that was wonky. Okay. I know there is a better way to do this, just like fold it all up and then do it all at once, but that sometimes make them wonkier than just tracing them out. Can't remember who I had a crush on when I was younger. Like fictional character. I want to say like Shikamaru from Naruto. I liked him. Also Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon. Last week Friday, my friend gripped my t-shirt on my skin. I tried to say stop and she didn't let go. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good. Well, I hope you feel better, and I hope maybe we don't talk to that friend for a little while, especially if she hasn't apologized, because that's not good. We don't really touch people that especially don't want to be touched, and especially when they've told you not to. I was gonna say Tuxedo Mask. He's such a he's so good. Or if I want to go like Disney, Shang from Mulan. Love him. But yeah, Tuxedo Mask is so good. Oh, it gets bluer. Yeah, that's what happens when you have like a pinch type of thing like that. I'm so sorry that your friend did that. That's not cool at all. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are done those. Now we are going to do the teeny tiny teeth. Move this over. Okay. Done that. Over there. That's a tongue. That's ear, nose. Are all going to be pink. That goes there. She's your bestie and will yell at you if you don't talk to her. Doesn't sound like a bestie to me, but I understand the dilemma of that. But that's definitely not a cool thing to do. Especially if it like seriously physically hurt you. I don't think I had friends in school that hurt me to the point where I was like actually injured. The occasional like joking bump or whatever, but not like that. I'm sorry. I do hope you sort it out. I understand the dilemma of that. Oh my goodness. I am wonky today. Yeah, we can hope she won't do that again. Especially if she knows like that it actually deeply hurt. Because I highly doubt it feels nice. Sorry if you can't see anything. This is gonna be one of my cello streams. I miss doing like crafty stuff. I haven't done crafty things since December when I was doing the Advent series. And even then I didn't finish that series like I wanted to. So hopefully this year I'll be able to actually finish that the way I want it. I'll start and finish it. You're used to pain. I feel that. I am also used to pain, but it doesn't mean that it's any less mean to do just because you don't. You're used to it. All right, they're all the teeth. I'm going to do the tongues because I'm going to do it layered in a way where the tongue goes underneath like it's like layered properly within the teeth. And I don't want to cut them all out without all of the mouthpieces in place. There's the tongue. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh. One, two, three. Whoops. Three. Can we not tongue? 4. And 5. Thanks. All right. Cut these out. Leave this for the ears and nose. tub. Boop. One tongue. Two tongues. Yeah, I didn't think I could get more elaborate than last year, but it seems I am outdoing myself just a little bit. Last year, my Middlests had a SpongeBob theme, and she was only inviting 2 outside friends. Hi, Alice. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, last year she had a SpongeBob theme and she was only inviting 2 outside friends. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make an invite. And so I did the pineapple house. And that was interesting. I made it very elaborate with like party streamers and glitter and stuff. But I think this, even though there's no glitter, might be more elaborate. Thank you so much for coming in, Alice. I appreciate you. Happy Sunday. It's a good time. All right, I got all my tongues out. We're going to cut out the fangs. Let's cut out the bottom teeth first. They look like little chibi angel wings. That's so funny. Yes, for Wolf it is Monday in Germany. All right, I'm going to lay them all out and I'm going to put the teeth on top of it. But I hope you had a good Sunday. Other than the sore shoulder. Well, thank you so much for the 11 likes. I appreciate everyone for coming in and hanging out or lurking. It has been so fun. And like I said, I figured if I was going to be doing this anyways, might as well do it and chat with people instead of doing it on my own. Oh, your legs are tired on Sunday because you were walking so much. Oh, I hate when that happens. But I hope they feel better and ready for Monday. We put in our air conditioner today because it's starting to get way too humid. But all right. Teeth. I was going to do a lot more this weekend, but it was a little bit dreary. So decided against it. And we had a PD day. We had a PD day on the Friday. So that meant that the kids were home, and then I slept in accidentally on Thursday, and we didn't make it out the door in time for school. So it was almost like a 4-day weekend for them. And that was troubling. But I'm glad that they had a nice time, even if it drove me crazy. I need some new scissors, damn. Don't know what's up with these ones. They're proving difficult. Let's get and take some water. Alright, almost done, almost done. Boop. Oh, you were born in the Netherlands and you speak Dutch. That's exciting. I was born in Canada, and that is where I have stayed. But that is really cool. I wish I could speak any other language properly than English. I can kind of speak French. I haven't spoken in a while, so it's a little bit dissipated. But that is really cool. I feel like Spanish would be a language that I would like to speak, because it's a bunch of different countries have Spanish as their language. So that would be cool. Dutch is cool. Japanese is cool. Mandarin. There we go. That's the last bottom jaw. Done. Then we're going to move on to the fangs. The big, big fangs. And then it's actually going to start looking like what we want it to. Pull these out so that I'm not twisting an entire giant paper. Boop, boop, boop. And thank you so much to everyone who has joined the stream so far, whether or not they've been active in the live chat or they're just lurking in the background. I appreciate you. I hope that this doesn't take too long. I might try and at least finish one of them, and then we'll see what time it is. I can speak 5 to 6 languages. I can only speak English, Dutch, and German. And not so good ones. Ah, that's it. That's cool. I mean, even like 3 languages is like fluently is like really cool. Oh my goodness. There we go. And it doesn't matter what the top looks like because it's going to be hidden. That is very cool. Yeah, even like 3 fluent languages is cool. And then just, everything else is just an extra bonus. What are we doing? Pop up. I hate it when you draw one eye. It's way better than the other. That's my struggle every day. Every day. I used to draw people in profile, or I would have them with emo hair because then I could hide their face, or at least one of their eyes. And that was good enough for me. I did like a portrait one time of like a self-portrait I had to do for art class. And I specifically chose to do a picture of myself where I had most of my hair covering the other side of my face. So I only had to do one eye in oil pastels. You good?
Just asking if everything's good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool.
How you doing?
I'm tired. It's starting.
Oh no. Advil?
Oh, I'm just sorry.
Okay.
I can see it's going pretty good here.
Yep. My hand is gonna be so sore after this though. So much cutting. Yeah. That's why I mostly doodle now. So I can avoid realism. Although, if anyone has watched my doodles, they say it's not doodling because I do spend a lot of time drawing them. But I spend less time doing these doodles than I do if I was actually going to perfectly draw them. I hope you have a very good night, Wolf. I know it is 2 a.m. But I hope you have a good night and you have a good Monday. Thank you so much. Sleep well. And I hope you have a good time for the week. Bye. Thank you so much for dropping in. I hope this doesn't take me all night, but knowing me, it probably will. I am very little ambitious with this one. Hi, Velo. How you doing today? Thank you for dropping by. We are hanging out. We are making party invitations for my child's birthday in a few weeks. And I'm hoping I can get them out. That is a huge ice cream. Hold on. My husband comes out like a child from a candy store, and he's like, he's like, hee, and holding this ice cream bowl.
It's got chocolate syrup and maple syrup in it.
Chocolate and maple syrup.
Come on, it's Napoleon ice.
Bella's like, whoa.
It's like, what?
It's Neapolitan ice cream. That's massive.
Good.
Busy likes your idea. Same with Bello. They're like awesome.
Love making it help for this reason.
Yeah, so this is pretty much what we are going for. We're gonna do a Derpy tiger. He's gonna have his little like you're invited guy on his tongue. But it's all gonna be like layered. So should be fun. How is your dinner? Busy. I hope you're I hope it's good. Yeah, I get super ambitious when I do my kids' birthday cards, apparently. I can't half-ass anything. Last year, she had a SpongeBob themed, and I did the SpongeBob house decked out in like that one episode where he had a house party. So I had it like that. Pork chops. Yum. We had chicken. I was not happy about it, but it was left over from yesterday. And I don't think it reheated well. Yes. Very lucky. Lucky children. That is my last fang that I had to do. So we're going to get rid of these little pieces of paper. I wonder if I can find a picture of the SpongeBob ones. Feel free to look at the Derpy while I look. I hope you're having a good night, Velo. How was, I haven't watched it yet, but how was the back rooms? Did you finish it? Oh. I turned the gamma way up this time so it was super bright and I could see. Yeah. You'd actually find your way around instead of like messing about. Yes, there it is. These were my kids' party decorations from last year. Pineapple for her SpongeBob theme. Woo! That was bad. Bad times. There we go. Thank you. I've thought about doing paper crafts and selling them, but they do take me so much time. So, okay. We've got them all laid out in their order. Oop, I hear a baby. We're going to open these up. And we are going to glue them into the other one. Yeah, special orders would be probably doable. I also made for her actual party. I could not, for some reason, SpongeBob is popular, but not popular enough to be like sold. So I did end up doing like I made them Krusty Krab hats. Thank you for lurking. All right, we're going to open this up. We're going to put, these have to go on the inside, but be glued on the outside. Like that. Okay. So we're going to glue it. Got my glue. My kids' crafting glue, which is the best glue to use for this kind of stuff. Make sure it's glued. We're going to slip his teeth inside. And then don't want that too close to the edge there. The point where it's going to show through the other side. There we go. Oh, that turned out better than I thought it was going to. Heck yeah. He's a cutie. All right. We're going to put his jaw pieces in. So they're going to go like here. Nope, don't slide around. Like that. And, oh, wrong side. Like this. Uh-oh. There, so that's the way his teeth are looking right now. I actually really like how that's turning out. Hi, baby girl. What are you doing?
I just thought I should check on her, and then I just saw her walking.
Oh, no. Yes, please try going back to bed.
To bed, yeah.
Yeah, bedtime, honey.
Say good night, Mama. Good night.
Say night. Night, my baby. Love you. All right. We're going to put his tongue in. Thank you so much. All right. Hopefully. There we go. Thank you for lurking, Alice. All right, happy eat lurking. And yeah, he's going to have his little invitation right there. And then it's going to be red here, like behind the mouth. And that is what we are aiming for so far. Uh-oh. Glue stick down. There we go. Enjoy your eat lurking, everybody. Enjoy your regular lurking. All right. And yes, I said at the beginning, I'm going to say it again. I am aware that these two are different colors. I ran out of this blue, so one of them is this color. Once again, we're going to pull out the teeth we need. We're going to pull those there. We're going to dabby, 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 dabby. Actually, I should have done it on the... Yes. Okay. Then we're going to fold teeth in and then find proper teeth spot. Like that. Push, 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 push. Make sure that they are in the right spot. They are beautiful. He's got one little... There we go. All right. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Boom. That did not do anything at all. I hope she goes back to Dad. She was a little headstrong today about that. She's been a little grumpy, so hope she sleeps well. All right. See, once you cut them out, they go into place just fine. And thank y'all so much for the 12 likes. Crazy. All right. Ooh, slipping the tongue. There we go. Very cute. I like him. It's going well so far. We haven't gotten to the eyes yet. The eyes still need to be done. That is in itself dangerous territory. All right. So, a little bit of lipstick, a little bit of tooth glue, slip in the teeth. There we go. We're on a roll now. My panda bear. I changed out my cards just for today. There we go. It's looking good so far. I don't think you can really mess up the placement. I'm going to be fair. Do, 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 do. We're going to put bottom teeth in. No. Yeah, you can mess up the placement if you slide it around, I guess. And boom. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That is good. That is good. And then up here, slip the tongue in. There we go. That one's looking so good. We're 3 down, only 2 more to go. Just flying through this one. This one's a little janky, I will say. Lipstick. I'm giving him a mustache on the inside of his mouth. Right, slip in the teeth. Put on the fangs. And this one might be a little bit of a weird placement. Just a little bit. Let's see if we can slide it down a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be able to. Yeah, we glued down a lot. So let's see if we can fix it before we put it back down in. There we go. There, the teeth are a little bit more visible now. And that's what I wanted. Apologies, I didn't mean to knock you off your feet. My goodness. Do that. Do this. I'd like to thank everybody for lurking. Still hanging out with me. Yep. Yuck. There we go. Oh no. Good job. Teeth down. Thank you. All right. Good. Glue. Glue. Slip it under. Slip it under. In paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Ooh. Copyright. There we go. His tongue's a little off to the side. I feel like his teeth are a little wonky. My goodness. There. Swoop. There we go. Still a little wonky, but I don't care that much about that. All right. Last melon. Last teeth to go in. Shout out to Ice Age for getting that one line stuck in my head for I don't know how many years, but a lot of them. There's always those scenes from movies. I feel like, but that you just like remember so vividly, and no matter what you do, you will never forget. It happens with all movies, cartoons, like comedy movies, scary movies. Sometimes there's just like a line, and you're just like, every single time I think of that word or a sentence that is even remotely close to it, I think of that line. like I just did. Specifically that line from, there we go. So cute. All right, let's do his eyes because I am most afraid of those, I think. We're going to start off by doing, yeah, thanks for lurking still. We're start off with like, he's got, let's get some Derpy up in here. He's got these like lighter blue rings around his eyes, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Do this color and do that like shadow. Where'd my pencil go? There it is. I am just blind. So let's do one. I can maybe get away with doing them all in one like row, but they might be too big. I could get 4. Well, isn't that just dandy? Oh no. Almost slipped. All right, let's do right here, and then we can do the next left. I want to get them like as close as possible so that I don't need to. Ma'am, can you not slip around? The whole point is this makes it easier. All right, last left. And then I don't have to worry about the template anymore. Yeah, judging by the time, I might only get to finishing one on stream. But that's better than nothing. I would prefer to get all my cutting done. I should have done all the cutting beforehand. And then there's glue on the table. At least my mat is finally being used for the purpose it is meant for, instead of just a backdrop to my card obsession. Alright, 1, 2, got those just in case. It was actually cut on. Imagine that. Oh no. I'm not a happy camper today. I should put them together. Ooh, that could have been so bad. Almost cut right through the eye. 1. And 2. That's 2 pairs down. Let's go. Is everyone excited for summer to finally come? At least in the northern hemisphere. I think my kids are more excited for summer than I am, but that's understandable. But some fun things go on in the summertime. Fairs and all that jazz. Garage sales. We have like a big community garage sale happening next weekend. And like that's kind of fun. It's like one neighborhood just kind of comes together and does one big garage sale weekend. So you don't need to like drive around that much and hunt for them. There. Last eyes. Well, of the shadow. Now I gotta figure out where the hell to actually put them. I think like here. Go like leave room enough for the nose. And then put them there. Yeah, I think that is going to be about the best bet that I can have. There we go. And then, yeah, like an eyeball would go on top of it. Like that a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Do it on the other side. And if it's okay, it's a little wonky because it's handmade. And that's okay. It is a little bit wonky, but that's fine. It happens. It'll balance itself out eventually. I don't need it to be perfect. The hat tiger. Why is why does the bird have a hat? I made it for the tiger. The bird keeps stealing it. See my uber focus like head come in. Yeah, this side's a little bit bigger. I don't know why. It just doesn't look any bigger. Like when you put them side by side, that one looks bigger. Odd. Odd. I enjoy this movie. I think it's very fun. Although I don't love that my kids will only play the specific, they'll like cut through the movie and only watch the song parts right now. They don't want to watch the actual movie. And I'm like, why? It's not like they haven't seen the movie. Like we've seen the movie, but they're only interested in the music right now. I just think it's really funny. Okay. Not like super happy with that, but we'll keep going. Thank you so much for lurking, everybody. I appreciate you. Skipping the boring scenes. Here's the thing is it's not like they find the whole movie boring. They actually like the movie. They just like right now they're just like only in like music mode. I just think it's really funny. I used to get in trouble if I wanted to skip movies. Especially if like other people were watching it too. And be like, well, this part's not important. Even though it could have been the most important part of the movie. But it was just like, I don't like this part. Like, move on. Oh my God, I used to find it annoying though when people would ask you to watch something, like a video or something, and then they'd start playing it, and then they would be like, okay, well, actually, just like, let's go to this part. Like, this part's the most important part, and they would skip the video, and I'm like, the video is not even that long. Like, I could easily sit through the video, but whatever. My stepbrothers were really bad at that. They would they made like home movie things, and then they would get us all to act in them. So it would be like we would be making like a like a little horror movie or whatever, and my one stepbrother was really into editing them, and so he edited them. But then when he would show you the edit, it would just be like he would just skip through it, and it's like, oh, but I thought you wanted to watch the whole movie. All right, we're gonna do his nose and his ears parts specifically because his eyes are gonna need we gotta color his eyes because he has multicolored eyes. So we're going to do his nose. Oh my goodness. Although looking back, I wish I still had some of those home movies because they were really funny. I'm just going to try and freehand this because tracing it is not going the way that I hoped it would. Nope, that's not going the way I hoped it would either. You do it perfect one time and then it's a pain in the butt to do it again. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. No, she is wide awake tonight. Oh my goodness. All right, those are all the noses. That is fine. Let's do the ears. Right here. Right here. 1, 2. I mean, we're talking, this is K-pop Demon Hunters, so I can either talk about K-pop, which I know very little about, or I can ask if anyone believes in demons. But we got some horror movie fans, so it is very possible. Although a lot of people who are horror movie fans don't believe in anything. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I believe in demons. Ghosts, questionable. I've experienced some supernatural things, so ghosts aren't in the realm of impossibility to me. Demons, I have no idea. A lot of people have a lot of different versions of what like a demon is, so no clue. Although demons look like Gino from K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm not mad. Maybe I'll do this first. So he's got like the big nose. I think I'll erase it before I continue actually. Oh my goodness. Doop. Ba-doop. Ba-doop. Keep that. That's scrap. You don't want to see my scrap pile. I should have gotten a recycle bin beforehand. All right. So that was like that. I am gonna mark the back to show which one it is, like which bottom it is. Or I don't think it matters too much, left or right. It'll kind of fit wherever it fits, I guess. I'm gonna have K-pop Demon Hunter songs stuck in my head all day. Thank you for lurking, Alice. It's soda pop stuck in my head today. Every time I drink up, you're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Soda pop, soda pop. Although I did hear that they're coming out with a second one, which is exciting. I do like. I can get down with a sequel if it's like good. If it's not, then I don't know how I feel about that. I was saying earlier that my husband and I watched Five Nights at Freddy's 2 yesterday, and it was all right. I don't think it was as good as the first one, and the first one was kind of just okay. So, but I like the concept of Five Nights at Freddy's, so I'm hopeful that they might do good things in the future. I just hope we don't get as many movies as we did games. Because, oh my god, there's so many games. I also saw that Paramount is making an Among Us show. And like that, I don't know how to feel about. Like, I feel like that's like making a Roblox show. Like, it's just weird. Like, some video games I can see being turned into like a show. Fortnite. Not Fortnite. Fallout and all of that. Like, that makes sense. Because and like The Last of Us. Because there's actual, I guess, more of a story to it. So it makes more sense why it would be a show. Among Us seems like a weird choice. And also, is it gonna be, because like, is it gonna be like for kids? Is it gonna be an adult cartoon, like humor show? There's so many unanswered questions. I just saw the one little thing for it. Alright, we're gonna do his little nostrils. I know he has. I'm gonna just do this on the other side because the one side is. Actually, let's do it on the other side. Ooh. Yeah, I might be able to only do about one tonight on screen and then jam out and try and get the other one before school starts tomorrow. I obviously won't be doing the insides. That is private, but let's start here. There, he's looking more like himself. I love it. I think he's so cute. He is definitely. Oh, I was going to do his ears too. I don't know why I decided it was over. Oh my goodness. Kiddo. What are we doing? Oh. There we go. There. Yeah, looking more like himself right now. Uh-oh. One ear. Why'd I grab one? I have one right here. Okay, you go over, and then I will get you after. And yes, my hands are going to be covered in glue after this. I have already established that. And you need a nose. Thank you, Busy. I appreciate it. All right. He's looking good. 3 more. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to focus on the eyeballs for at least one of them. Kind of get that down. Finish one. And then I think I will have to call it a stream. And then do the rest off camera. Otherwise, I will probably be here till midnight. Oh, I was about to show him, and he has no nose. No, don't you dare disappear. Yeah, the eyes are going to be a little bit trickier because we do need to like color them like fully. because he has ombre sunset type eyes. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do. Oh, don't think you. I think I will do a like. Look good. I think I like that. I'll do that to the other ones too. The shapes are perfect. I pride myself in taking my time to make sure that it actually looks at least a little bit like what it's supposed to. Thank you so much. I realized, Velo, you weren't around when I did my my Advent stream in December. I was making ornaments for my streaming tree, and I did quite a few fun things there. I tried to divert exactly what we did. Like every time I didn't try and keep it as like the same thing over and over and over again. I think the favorite thing that I made that was the Game Boy Color. Yeah, the Game Boy Color with Pokemon Yellow in it. That actually like came out and had like an actual like screen on it. Let's get that thing on the bottom. There we go. He is looking good so far. I'm just gonna do like a little line there. Okay. We are going to attempt at least 2 eyeballs. I still am a little bit unsure about these eyes. I'm going to be real fair. Just because I hate eyes. I hate eyes so much. I hate them. I think they are awful. All right, let's get these out first of all. He just has like really prominent eyeballs, and I don't want to mess them up because they won't look right if I mess them up. And cut it a little bit bigger because I feel like okay. Those are the eyeballs. We are going to let's maybe get it a little bit closer. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to close the glue up for now. Did I drop the cap for the glue? That sucks. Okay, I'll find that later. Okay, so his eyes relatively look like this. And they are like black and green in the round. And then they fade out from yellow to a dark yellow to an orangey to a red. And then they have very dark black like edges to them. And it's really hard to get exactly that amount. I'm just going to make sure that I know that is where the black starts. I'm going to probably do Sharpie on the actual face as well, because he's got like very deep lined eyes. I still want him to look like Derpy without him looking like that, the very big cat-eyed Derpy. So I'm going to do one kind of like here, and then do one circle kind of like here. Are they the same size? Kind of. I feel like he looks silly anyways, so doesn't matter. But a little shiny right there, a little shiny right there. And I feel like that's going to be fine for him. Yeah. You know what? I'm okay with that. That'll be fine. We're in a color now. Make sure this is fairly well defined. It's going to be all black anyways, but well defined. Start with our lightest yellow. Is that the light one? Yellow, yes. I'm going to do just like very lightly. All the way around the pupil. Don't care if I go too far, because it is going to fade out a little bit, but he is also very green, like right next to the pupil. And it's going to go out into a darker yellow. Whoop. I wish I had a blending pencil, but I don't think I do. So we're just going to work with what we got here. I am not a master of coloring. I don't claim to be. So mostly yellow. His eyes are going to be different because like the yellow is very close to where it normally is. Let's see. Don't know if I love that. Yeah. Maybe let's do a little bit more. Okay. I think that's not bad. It could be worse. Kind of looks similar. Let's try a Sharpie. At least for the inside right now. His pupil. Yeah. I think that's fine. Maybe do a little darker of the green so it pops more. All right. We'll do eye number 2. There we go. Thank you so much. I'm liking the way that they're turning out. I don't know if I love them, but I don't want them to be like the scary cat's eye. Like he does have like big bulby eyes sometimes too. So I think I prefer that, especially for like a kid's. Apologies. A kid's birthday invitation. Thank you so much. Enjoy your movie. Anything good on tonight? Enjoy your movie. All right. Not quite the same, but I don't need them to be like perfect. Thank you. I actually just bought these, the giant 64 pack of Crayola. Ooh, Cloverfield Lane. Exciting. I don't love aliens. Gonna be fair. Don't love them, so I don't watch alien movies that much. I didn't hate that one. So that's always a bonus for me. All right. I think we've pretty much gotten what I want to do with him. I think he looks fine. And we're going to outline him. And then we're going to put his stripes on. I think he's cute. Oh my god, I never got to ask. John Goodman is so good in that. Like, scary good. I never got to ask him, hello, did you actually watch Persuasion? It's fine if not, I'm just curious. Because I know we were talking about it. There we go. He's looking cute. I like him. He has whiskers, but I don't know if I will add those. Or if I'm feeling adventurous, I will add them later. But I don't know if I will today. Okay, we're going to do his little... This is the nerve-wracking part. Oh. Okay. Should have. Yeah, John Goodman is so good in that movie. Definitely a standout role for him, for someone who is primarily a comedic actor. That's not bad. Okay. Now we are going to do his stripes. I'm only going to do this one stripe freehand. Just because I do have the line here to line it up with. Actually, I might be able to do them freehand. I would not normally do this freehand, but you know. I don't know if I arched that one correctly. Eh. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and outline his nose. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. There he is in all his glory. We're going to give him his little give him his little like square invite. So it's I was gonna make it open, but I think that might be a little much. His little invite on his tongue. Probably just cut these all on 1, 2. 3. 4, 5. All right, that's that one. It's got, from what I remember, it is like a little duck on it. This is "You're invited." Don't know if my Sharpie my thin Sharpie is going to work. So let's do pen. You're invited. He's got the little duck. Actually, can I do this one? Yeah. Do I have white? I don't know if it's going to show up. I probably have a white pencil crayon. Yeah, I just got this big 60 tank. So I could actually do more coloring and stuff. Oh, it will show up a little bit, I guess. There we go. And we're going to put it right on his tongue. There. You're invited. Now let's swap on over into his inside, in which we're going to essentially put like a big red circle. Where did that color go? There it is.
How's it going?
I've done one.
Nice.
I'm not quite done, but
Apparently she still wants a bubble.
she still wants a bubble. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're actually going to use this as a template. And we're going to cut the ears off. And then just circle the inside. Thank you, ears. You have served us well. Get this out of the way. Oh, I did this in the worst way. Okay, let's do that. So I would like to be able to not waste this entire paper on just one. We're gonna cut this out just slightly inside the lines so that it's not over extending itself. Okay. So then here's what we're going to do. We're going to open them up. He should fit relatively perfectly inside him. Yep. Maybe I'll just trim just a little bit. Specifically around like these areas. There we go. Now, we're gonna just circle everywhere where we want it to fully stick. Let's not glue my derpy face down. All right, we have it. Stick it on. Nope, should be good. Okay, I'm gonna put white on that side for the actual writing part. But now, when we flip it over, he should be fine on the inside. We will trim off his little, let's get this guy in here. Trim off any, nope. Nope, okay. I'll get smaller scissors, I think. See if I can get in here, because I don't know if I can. There we go. There he is. I think he has done pretty well today. I'm very happy with him. But that's probably about all I can do on screen today. But thank y'all so much for watching. And I think because it is actually on theme this time, we can open some K-pop Demon Hunter cards. Let's do 2 today. Whoop. There we go. Actually, I should. There. Now we can see everything. Thank you. Alright, we're going to open 2 packs, and then I'm going to do probably the rest off screen, but I will post a picture on my my posts. Alright. What was that? It's like a glue thing. Alright. Ladies. Zoe. More ladies. Romance. Oh, cute Zoe. I'm still waiting for... Thank you for lurking. Thank you for the luck. I'm still looking for the chibi version of Rumi, and then I think that's the only one that's missing. So, hopefully. Ginu and Rumi. Abby. Mira. Another Zoe. They love Zoe. Oh, and a very cool looking Rumi. Well, thank y'all so much for dropping in. Thank you all those who went to lurk. Thank you so much for the 13 likes. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for coming to craft with me. It was fun to do, especially when I was going to already craft anyways. But thank you so much to Busy and to Velo for coming in. Thank you, Wolf, for dropping by. Thank you, Alice, for lurking. Thank you, Ska, who was lurking. Thank you, Zoltan, for coming in earlier. I appreciate you guys so much. And that is the end for me. Otherwise, I will be literally streaming until like midnight when I'm finished all of them. Anyways, good day, good night, goodbye, wherever you are in the world. Just know that I appreciate you. And I hope you are having a good one. Thank y'all for coming in. Bye bye.